Metaverse real estate is blowing up. The largest metaverse real estate transaction recently closed at $2.5 million. Is this a real thing, and will this be the next real estate gold mine? But before we get into what is going on into the metaverse, click the thumbs up button, would you? It would take 2 seconds and it would really help. By now, you could have already done it. Thanks for your help. Now, in the fall of this year, Tokens.com, a blockchain technology company focused on metaverse real estate, acquired 50% of the Metaverse Group, one of the world's first virtual real estate companies, for about $1.7 million. Metaverse Group is based in Canada but has virtual headquarters in a world called Decentraland in Crypto Valley, which is the metaverse's answer to Silicon Valley. Decentraland also has districts for gambling, shopping, fashion, and arts in the metaverse virtual reality area. The co-founder of Tokens.com recently said, rather than try to recreate a universe like Facebook has, why don't we go in and buy the parcels of land in these metaverses, and then we can become the landlords. Luxury brands such as Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Burberry, Nike, and other top name companies have already entered the metaverse activity. Now, I guess many of you, much like me, are wondering why a company would want to invest in a virtual office in the metaverse. Michael Gord, a co-founder of the Metaverse Group, said skeptics should look at the trends catalyzed by the pandemic. The co-founder of the Metaverse recently said, as more people participate, it's where you're going to go with friends, where you're having fun, experiences like conferences and concerts, he said. It's inevitable that the Metaverse will be the #1 social network in the world. So watch out, Facebook, the meta world is coming. The Metaverse Group has a real estate investment trust, and it plans to build a portfolio of properties in Decentraland, which, remember, is a virtual reality area on the internet, as well as other realms including Somnium Space, Sandbox, and Upland. Now, if you're like me, you might be wondering, well, isn't the internet infinite? How can there be a limited amount of land on the internet? But virtual real estate is not limited. Decentraland, for example, is 90,000 parcels of land, each roughly 50 by 50 feet. Among investors, there's a sense that there's gold in those pixelated hills. Let's imagine if you came to New York when it was farmland and you had the option to get a block of Soho. If someone wants to buy a block of Soho real estate today, it's priceless, and it's not even on the market. That same experience is going to happen in the metaverse. Darn pillows. Just last week, Tokens.com closed an even larger land deal in Decentraland's fashion district for roughly $2.5 million. The company, which says the real estate transaction was the largest in metaverse history, plans to develop the area into a virtual commerce hub for luxury fashion brands similar to Rodeo Drive or Fifth Avenue. Mr. Kegel estimates his portfolio in real estate in the metaverse is valued at up to 10 times more than it was purchased for. And much of the reasoning will sound similar to anyone who has ever bought or sold real estate. It's location, 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 he said. A parcel of land in the downtown core, which has a lot of visitor traffic, is worth more than a parcel of land in the suburbs. There's a scarcity value. Many of these digital realms appear as cartoonish, gummy, colored fantasy worlds, while others are digital applications of the planet we already know and love. Superworld, a virtual real estate platform mapped over the entire face of the globe, offers 64.8 billion plots of land, each for sale as an NFT. The Taj Mahal is available as it is. Most likely, your childhood home is available for sale. Owners in the metaverse can buy plots of land for any reason, sentimental or savvy. But either way, once they buy the NFT, they get a share of any of the commerce that happens on that piece of property. In this virtual world that the younger generation is flocking to, you can buy locations that you love, whether it's Central Park or the pyramids in Egypt. Whatever you're buying is the virtual land that covers the earth at those locations. Real estate in the metaverse will house the commerce that will drive this transformation. And this transformation is already happening, and it's just a question of how quickly everyday life will change. In June, a company called Boston Protocol bought an entire block of the Vegas City gambling district of Decentraland. The space, the company says, will become a commerce point where products from the real world can be exchanged for NFTs. Those same NFTs, acting as digital representations of physical products, can also be traded for items in brick and mortar stores. Everybody recognizes that we're very early in these things that are going to be the modern day antiques, Mr. Bannon said. But buying at this stage is hugely lucrative. There are only a handful of digital realms while investors can buy and sell real estate, and all of them use their own cryptocurrency. Decentraland is called Mana. For instance, Decentraland also has a marketplace where people can browse NFTs, including plots of land for sale. It's almost like a multiple listing service that we see in the real world here. So that's it today on this confusing virtual world of the metaverse. Let me know your thoughts on this new virtual world, or if you've bought land or NFTs, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.